Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Nemesis Gaming League as we are heading to our second playoff match of the season here for season number 13, and it is going to be a good one here in the Rival League. And before we continue on, got to give a couple quick shout outs here to a couple of people. A big shout out to Dr. Shadow for 21 months solid with the Prime, and also Alexander with the Prime as well. Appreciate the support as always here, hyping up the playoffs, and it's been an exciting one. Chunk, I know you just saw the first matchup there. The Gladiators dropped down 0-2, but come back with the win, and we're hoping for another good matchup here in the Rival League.
Yeah, we do have the 3 and 6 seeds coming here to kind of face it out. Kind of not as dominant seeding wise as we expected the first game to be, but I'd expect this game to be all as competitive going into it, as we've got a lot of big names here and a lot of talent going into this game.
Yeah, we certainly do. And if we could quickly bring up that Rival League playoff bracket, that'd be appreciated here, as Chunk mentioned it, but we have the 3 versus the 6 seed here. Hydra taking on Bearcats. Hydra winning that 3 seed out at the very last day of the season there, taking that one. And then the Bearcats with that division win there, able to slide into that 6 seed, Chunk. And it's a very interesting Rival League playoff bracket that we have so far.
Yeah, very interesting things is they did clinch that division that they had, an interesting division to say the least, as they went 10-8. We had Mafiosos going 8-10, Kings 5-13, Vortex 3-15. Not a whole lot of wins there, but they are able to make it out of there with the really good opportunity here. And I think that they do have a shot here tonight to play Hydra, who do have a lot of individual skill. I know we were talking about it before. We know about Dissa. He's incredibly mechanical. Some people would say he's probably one of the most mechanical in Nemesis, including Titans. And then you also have on that team Boy Wonder, who's also a veteran, incredible player in his own. And on the other side, we've got a lot of other names I recognize, as in Skynewbie, who started at the lower leagues and has found his way up here to play against incredible talent. And other than that, I'm kind of looking at the other ones. Haven't seen them a lot. Kind of seen Ploutsy a little bit, just because of how dominant they've been this season. And I know that Ragtag Barrel, I know he's high touted. Know that he has indeed won that Nemesis kind of tournament we had during the holidays, and I'm curious to see how these teams will play out here in this game 1, Rocketman.
Yeah, we are most certainly going to have to see, as we are getting things underway here for game number 1. We've got Hydra in the alternate reds tonight with Ploutsy, Boy Wonder, and Dissa, and the Bearcats in the blue with Skynewbie, Hoop Cub, and Ragtag Barrel here. And, you know, a lot of people recognize, I think all these players have played in Nemesis before. We saw Hoop Cub and that Vortex team last season. You mentioned Skynewbie. Yeah, started down at the Novice League, now up to Rival League, a longtime veteran of Nemesis as well. And, you know, all eyes are going to be probably on this rookie here, Ploutsy, who you mentioned on this Hydra squad. We know what Dissa can do. We know what Boy Wonder can do, 2 of the top players in the Rival League thus far this season. But Ploutsy has been a big reason why they've been able to do some good things. As Skynewbie is looking to take the first shot on net here, and these are the first playoff games of the season for these 2 teams here, Chunk. So it's important to get these nerves out of the way and start things off on the right foot.
Yeah, I was talking about it. It's kind of important to feel out your opponent, especially with the longer series, the 7 game. You have your timeout to kind of settle down momentum, kind of shake things off if you need to. And I do think it's important to kind of set yourself off on the right foot, but you can readjust, which is a good thing. So the first game, not as pivotal as it is in a 5-game series, but it is still pretty important. But you do gotta kind of feel out your opponent here.
Yeah, certainly seeing that slower pace to start things off here, about a minute and a half in, and both these teams still looking for a couple of shots. Bearcats and Skynewbie found 2, but Hydra still looking for their first, and they might be able to find one here if Ragtag can't get a touch, but he does. Boy Wonder is coming through there, but he's going to be blocked off to the side here. And back in the Hydra end as Dissa is going to take control, but Skynewbie is going to dunk right over the top. Hoop Cub is going to be denied away. This one is fired out to Dissa. Dissa taking this one up, looking to pass it down to Boy Wonder on the chemistry there, but Skynewbie, veteran on the other end, he's going to knock that one away. And now it's Hoop Cub sending this one out, just Dissa back. Hoop Cub sends it down. It's just going to go underneath, and Bearcats are going to strike first.
Great individual play there from Hoop Cub. Gets it past one and Dissa, not expecting him to not get a touch, and kind of caught him off guard to set the Bearcats up early here in this game, which I know would come as a shock to a lot of people, but I do think that we are just settling in so far for both these games.
Yeah, no, maybe a little bit of a fake from Skynewbie. This one's going to be denied away by Dissa. I think Dissa tried to play both the angles there and didn't get either. But now, Boy Wonder might find something here as this one's going to ring off the post there and find its way out there. A tough one there for Boy Wonder. Leader in games played this season in all of Nemesis with 80 games this season. So this guy has been around the block a couple of times here, not only this season, but in Nemesis. His Hoop Cub is looking for the shot. He's going to turn, but that one is going to ring off the post as well. And Plauty is going to try to clear that one away. Another good opportunity for the Bearcats as they're looking to keep the pressure going. Hoop Cub now taking this one to the wall, going to find one touch, going to throw this one off the backboard, looking for another one, throwing it across. Plauty can't quite touch it there as a demo comes through. The Bearcats really looking on the attack here. Hydra getting a little bit awkward, finally gonna be able to clear it out, but right now here, Chunk, the Bearcats are really putting their show on here in this game number one.
Yeah, they've been able to kind of find way more opportunities, find themselves on this attack for prolonged periods, but not been able to find that second goal. It's been able to be kind of fizzled out as it will come here off a great demo to clear it up on Dissa, who was the only one back on Hydra who had boost. Plauty left awkward against Hoop Cub, who was able to put it away, get his second goal of the game, and almost set them up for success here in game number one.
Yeah, gonna find some successes. Skynewbie is gonna put this one in his own net. He felt the footsteps, and that one, unfortunate result.
Yeah, great kickoff going that way, and Skynewbie just caught at the wrong place in the wrong time, puts it in his own net. Definitely unfortunate for him, but it's still that first game. Gotta shake things off. It's important to keep your head up, especially in these long series.
Yeah, you gotta stay strong, and yeah, like we mentioned, longer series here. Now that we're into the playoffs here. Remember, play-ins were best of 5, but the playoffs, these start our best of 7 matches, so completely different than the regular season, which is all best of 5. So you really got to have that mental and that fortitude to make it through a longer series. And Hydra, they're going to find their first goal here and maybe able to take this game one despite a pretty slow start. This one set back. Skynewbie just able to get a touch up to it, but Hydra now on the counterattack. Dissa looking to turn it down, going to try to find the 50. The ball is up there, but Hoop is going to grab that one. Gonna find that 50. It was sent to the sidewall for a moment. As Plauty sends it up here in final 45 seconds of this game number one. Dissa looking to try to send this one out, trying to find this counterattack here. Ball pinched across the midfield, ragtag with an opportunity. Bar down, it's holding on the goal line, but Skynewbie is finally gonna come through, and it's a 2-goal advantage once more.
Yeah, a great little feed out the middle as the ball goes rattling off the post multiple times, not able to clean it up for Hydra, and Skynewbie finds himself with his first goal of the series and setting them up with another 2-goal lead, got themselves a little cushion, and got a little comfortability in this game number one.
And some might say it's his second goal of the series. It depends on who you ask, though. But he is going to find that one in the back of the net here and give his team a 2-goal advantage as we're coming down to the final seconds of regulation here. Ragtag can't find that touch. Bearcats trying to just push this one away, buy some time here. Hydra need a strike here if they're going to want to force overtime, but this ball sent a long way back to the other end, and Bearcats going to try to find one more for the road, but Plauty shuts it down there as Bearcats are going to come through here, Chunk. They are going to take this game number one, and maybe be a surprising result for some people, coming from that weak division, but a strong showing in this first game.
Yeah, incredible, I'd say, all-around play from everyone. They all played their roles there, and they all got this win together. They worked as a team pretty well. Only one assist, but we saw demos open up some plays to create solo. And I'd say the Bearcats, they looked way better than their record would say. They come into this 10-8, like we said earlier, and Hydra just kind of caught flustered out here in game one, not able to find a whole lot of attack compared to Bearcats.
Yeah, no, they really did come out and, maybe a little bit of underestimating this Bearcats team here from this Hydra squad. Like we mentioned, that weaker Mountain division. You had a couple teams in Kings and Vortex down at the very bottom of the rival league, and then Mafiosos were really the only challenge for the division. The Bearcats were able to squeak it out at the end, but right here in that game number one, a very solid performance. And now as we dive into this game number two here, Hydra gonna see if they can bounce back and tie this series up, as this one starting out strong, looking for a shot on net, forcing a double commit. Hydra could counter this one. Boy Wonder trying to set it up, but Hoop is gonna read that one off the backboard there. As Plotzi sends it in. And Chunk, what do you need to see here from Hydra? Really the only goal they got so far in the series is that Skynewbie own goal here. So how do you find some offense in this game too?
We do know demos have cleared it up as one comes out and one goes in. I was gonna say Dissa, known for his mechanics, but also averages a surprising amount of demos this season. 1.68 clearing it up, but Plotzi is the one here with the demo, I believe, and able to find himself a goal to put them up here early on, some would say, their first actual goal from themselves.
That's what they would say, and some might say this is their second, as Plotzi is coming through. Dissa finds a big dunk, and Hydra starting to step things up here in this game too. A big dunk comes through from Plotzi, and that's the guy we want to see step up, but he's got two quick goals.
Yeah, the rookie got himself in these two plays, opening one up with a demo and finding a dunk there. Finding himself opportunities to set his team up here early, but there's still plenty of time. We'll see if they can continue this momentum and find themselves able to hold back what we saw from Bearcats with kind of similar play to what they are doing now with demos and dunks. We'll see if they are able to stymie their pressure.
Oh, here's a great play. Hoop Cub is setting it up for Skynewbie. What a pass right there to get that one going.
Yeah, he got the double reset, I believe, and gets a pass, a flying Dissa, I believe, and gets it right to Skynewbie, who's able to finish the shot, able to see where he was kind of going with that pass and setup, and able to seal it away to keep them in this game.
And right now in this game number two, we're seeing two of the top five goal scorers per game in the rival league. Plotzi finally getting his name on the board there. He averages 1.11 goals per game, and then we saw Skynewbie right there, 1.17 goals per game. So no shortage of goals coming out from these two. It's Plotzi with two, Skynewbie with one. That's the score line for these two teams as well here in this game too. This one out in the midfield, Hoop Cub looking for the shot there. That one's gonna ring off the post, so he can't quite find the follow though, as this one is gonna be pinched across there. Plotzi can't quite touch it. A pass out of the midfield. Here comes Hoop trying to redeem himself there, but Skynewbie is just gonna take control and send it up high instead. This Boy Wonder sends it down. A nice touch from Dissa, getting the defender out of net as a double commit comes through again. And Hoop is gonna get credit for that save here. Dissa sending it down now. Hoop Cub gonna throw this one off the sidewall. That one gonna go around one. Skynewbie versus Plotzi here. The matchup we're looking for there, but this one dropped down by Rag. And Boy Wonder is gonna send it back down. Dissa trying to get in the way, trying to harass a little bit here, but we still find ourselves with this 2-1 scoreline here, Chunk. Halfway through this game number two, and Bearcats find themselves down by one.
Yeah, we've seen a whole lot of opportunities. We've seen Bearcats kind of have to throw the house sometimes on defense with some surprise touches that Hydra have been able to find. They've found some key passes, key beats. I think that Hydra kind of has this kind of off-putting touches. They get these awkward kind of beats that just kind of catches everyone off guard. And I think if they can capitalize off the mistakes that they kind of force with them, that they can find themselves really getting some easy goals, as we do have some great offenses as Hoop Cub putting the team on his back here, Rocker Man.
Oh my goodness, Hoop Cub is taking names here. Gonna dribble by one, gonna put it by two there. Just a 1-on-2 machine from Hoop Cub, taking out the entire defense. And if there's one thing this man, Hoop Cub, is known for, do not let that man dribble. And we saw right there exactly why you don't want to do that, as he's gonna tie this game number 2 up for the Bearcats. This ball now in the midfield. Hydra trying to strike back. Ragtag just enough to get that touch off to the side. This one now popping up. Dissa is going to find a touch, but not quite where he was looking, as Boy Wonder going to take control. This ball's still going to fly up. Skynewbie can help out here, but Plautsy back in the midfield. Boy Wonder is lurking, but that one is going to be sent a long way. Dissa is able to get back just in time there. Able to push that one away here. This chunk now, minute 20 remaining here in this game number 2, all tied up. And you know, it's a long series, but this one is a big game for Hydra to try to tie the series up.
Kind of crucial that they win this game if they kind of don't want to almost use what felt like a necessary timeout. We saw in the last series the Gladiators and elect to use their timeout in game 2 as Boy Wonder will find that goal after kind of been slowed down after the first minute, and Plautsy able to get credit there on the assist and caught Ragtag Barrel off guard. Don't think he had a whole lot of reserves in his tank, and they were able to find themselves up with a lead on what almost looked like they were caught dead to rights, as they didn't have a whole lot of opportunities offensively.
Yeah, not a lot of opportunities, but they are going to find that one. This one's pushed across there, trying to find another, but still Hydra happy to take that lead, and they're looking for more here. Hoop Cub gonna try to find that control. Double commit comes through. Boy Wonder trying to drop it down, but Skynewbie is gonna find that touch there. Hydra's looking for a dagger here in this game number 2. A big 50 from Plautsy. He's gonna pop it up again. He's looking for a bump, but Ragtag is gonna send down. Boy Wonder was just waiting for the clear, playing defensively here in the final 20 seconds. Is this one gonna drop down towards the middle? Skynewbie's gonna get it off. Ragtag gonna take it to the corner. Gonna try to take this one out. He's looking for a teammate. He finds Skynewbie, looking for that touch. Can't quite find it though. A fake gonna come through, but that one is cleared away. Gonna be sent the distance there. Plautsy, does he have it on target? No, he doesn't here. And Bearcats gonna have a breakaway opportunity. Ragtag dribbling it all the way. The double commit leads to calamity, and Ragtag ties it up in 0 seconds.
What a interesting take there. We kind of saw them playing defensively. They almost looked like they had a dagger off Plautsy, but Ragtag Barrel dribbles it half the distance across the field after kind of a miscue from I believe it was Dissa and Boy Wonder.
Yeah, no, it was some sort of miscommunication there. You saw them bump into each other, and then Ragtag, maybe the most stressful dribble of his life there, as he dribbles that one across the pitch in 0 seconds here to tie it up and force OT. And now Hydra, after you mentioned it, Plautsy with a wide open net there, just couldn't quite put it on target. It goes into overtime, and now can Hydra survive, or will Bearcats ride this momentum to take a 2-0 series lead? This one sent down. Dissa is going to find that block. A demo's coming through. Plautsy's chasing Ragtag. Dissa trying to put it around, but that one is still going to pitch to the corner. Ragtag over the top there. Going to find a second as he's going to clear it out. As this one blocked down again into the Bearcats zone. Not a lot of boost on the Bearcats end. The ball still trickles out in the midfield. It's going to be Plautsy taking control. Plautsy trying to find that 50, but shut down by Hoop Cub. It's Dissa now again looking to pass this one out, trying to find a teammate. Boy Wonder is going to keep it in the corner. Hoop Cub is going to clear it out. Skynewbie going to find that redirect. Going to keep the pressure going here. As this one's set back down. Ragtag can't quite find that touch, but neither can Boy Wonder, as he's trying to pass that one out towards a teammate. Not quite going to find it. Skynewbie now, he's on the dribble. Going to find that 50. Shot opportunity. Double commit again. But Bearcats may have overcommitted. Dissa, he is going to push this one to the corner, trying to find that read. But he's not going to be able to do so here, as this one again popped up. Dissa trying to find it through. Plautsy now on the attack, but still chunk. Now we're in this overtime, and both these teams know that it could be a crucial win. It could be back-breaking either way.
Yeah, this could be what settles the game, especially after that last-second heroics and miscue. It could be heartbreaking for Hydra if you end up losing this game, or it could be on the other side if Bearcats end up winning this game. This could be kind of heroic, could get the team hype after an improbable comeback.
Yeah, no, most certainly improbable. It seemed like they were going to give up a goal at the last second, go down by 2. They take it across the pitch, send it to OT, but Hydra trying to make sure that doesn't matter here as Dissa is taking it all the way. He's going to send it in, making up for their earlier mistakes. Hydra tie this series up.
Yeah, Dissa, not one of those players you want to see alone. Able to find the double off the post. Just a great little air dribble pop up for himself. Able to tie up the series, like you said. No one probably going to elect to take a timeout. Is very equal game coming from both these teams. We saw punches sent from Hydra first, starting off 2-0. We saw Bearcats storm back with 2 of their own. We saw 1 back from Hydra, and then we saw that goal that sent us into overtime. And we of course, saw that last little solo play from Dissa. We've got ourselves an interesting series that I'd say is going the distance, RockerMan. I think this is going to 7.
Yeah, I mean, with the way these two teams have been playing here, it's most certainly an intense series. You saw everyone on the pitch there with at least 1 goal in this last game. Plauzi led the way with 2 there, the only one without 1 goal. But, I mean, yeah, great performance there from Hydra. A little sketchy at 0 seconds there, but they recover, and, Dissa finds the dagger there. So now this series all tied up at 1 apiece as we look to head towards this game number 3 here. And, I'm going to agree with you here, Chunk. It looks like a very close series. It's hard to say, especially after what happened there. It's hard to say who has the edge. I mean, Hydra just coming off that last game, maybe a little bit more of the edge, but the Bearcats and their offense was pretty solid in that game, putting in 3 goals as well.
Yeah, great individual plays, I'd say, from Plauzi and Hoop last game. Looking back at the scoreboard, I saw that there was only 1-0 on the entire thing. Everyone was doing everything for both teams. Everyone trying their heart out where it matters here when they're on what could be a championship or what could be a first round exit. As Bearcats, they've been in the postseason 3 times, RockerMan, have not been able to find the win so far in those appearances.
Yeah, no, and this might be their best chance to do it here and try to break through on that streak. And yeah, you mentioned 0-2, a tough one here, and they haven't fared well against this Hydra team all time. 7-2 all time for this Hydra squad, as this one is up in the midfield trying to defy those statistics. It's Hoop Cub who's going to put in the first goal of game number 3.
Big demo coming out again. Skynewbie able to get the pass, and Hoop Cub able to put it past the last man who just came from respawning. They put themselves up early with a great little team play from both Skynewbie and Hoop.
Yeah, really trying to find each other there, as this one is going to be awkward. It's going to go bar down and in. Plauzi with perfect placement.
Yeah, what a shot. Just gone off the kickoff. Ragtag trying to get in his way a little bit, but ends up going for that boost, and Plauzi will find himself all the space and time he needs to put it perfectly where no one can save it.
Yeah, no, that one was not being saved. Any chance there on that one, and Plauzi, again, that shooter that we mentioned there, he knows how to get it done, knows how to put that ball in the back of the net. He does it right there, as this one, he had to make a save on his own net there, as this one pops up. Skynewbie can leave it for Hoop. That one's going to fall down. Dissa is going to get that touch, able to send it out a long way. As Dissa now taking control. Going to go underneath. Skynewbie is going to find that touch, looking to push it down. Boy Wonder going to find that 50 in the midfield. As now this one is going to be pinched towards the net. It's going to go off the defender. Skynewbie is going to get credit, but Hoop Cub with an absolutely massive dunk here.
Yeah, it goes right over net, and Plauzi caught awkward off that 50. Skynewbie, we've seen him over that middle a couple of times, been able to clean stuff up, just secure the goals, and that's what you need here in playoffs, where everything is on the line. You need all the goals. It doesn't matter if you're stealing them. You need to set yourself up for success.
Yeah, most certainly, and the veteran, like we mentioned, moving up from the lower leagues, many seasons ago, now in the rival league, and one of the top players here so far in this series and in this rival league season. As Skynewbie is going to send this one up high. Plauzi off the wall there. Hoop is going to find that block and send this one towards the middle, but Boy Wonder going to leave it for Plauzi, who's taking control on this one, sending off the backboard. Does he have a double tap read? He does, but Skynewbie on the defense there, going to shut him down. As Hoop now gonna look to push this one out. Plauti off the backboard there. This one gonna be popped out. Bearcats on the counterattack. Hoop is gonna put it by them all, but is there a follow-up attempt? No, it's gonna be Plauti on the defensive end. Gonna clear this one away. And Bearcats gonna still hold on to their lead as Ragtag taking this one up. Not a lot of boost to work with, but he is gonna push it just around. Boy Wonder is gonna get up there for the touch. As now we pass the halfway point here in this game at number 3. Chunk and the Bearcats holding on to this 2-1 lead, led by Skynewbie and Hoop Cub.
Yeah, the 1-2 punch from what has seemed to be their game plan. And Bearcats have found success through this. We've seen it happen all game. Those are the 2 big names, but Boy Wonder, known for his third man, and I think Ragtag is playing a terrific third man, as Hoop Cub will find almost an identical goal to what Plauti had, going off that crossbar and into the net.
Oh, and again, another perfect place, and you alluded to it. It did look exactly like that Plauti shot, but on the other end there, and a huge goal right there from Hoop Cub. Gonna give his team a 2-goal advantage as they try to go up 2-1 in this series. As now this ball, a couple fakes come through. Skynewbie is gonna find that touch, but Hoop is bumped out of the way, and Boy Wonder's got a wide open net to shoot at there. A great bump. Gonna clear the space out.
Yeah, just what you need when you go for a play and you kind of get beat. You kind of linger around, or at least a lot of players like to linger around and kind of find these bumps that really are what set up a lot of opportunities for goals. And Boy Wonder able to find success after that bump and make the game in distance reach. As it will come into distance here, Rocker Man.
Yeah, no, and Dissa is going to be the one setting this one up, forcing a double commit, and Plauti, he is just waiting there, ready to snipe it out. You give this man any sort of angle, and he is going to put it in, and Hydra come roaring back after the 3-1 deficit. They now find themselves tied up 3-3, looking to steal this game away. As Hoop gonna send it down, but Boy Wonder is gonna find that block. We're gonna stay with it. Gonna find another touch. Skynewbie again dunked out. Ragtag gonna have to get this touch, but this ball's dropping down, and no, it's gonna hit off the car there. Plauti is gonna get a hat trick, and Hydra are gonna retake the lead here.
Yeah, Skynewbie, wrong place, wrong time again. Goes off the bottom of his car. I don't know if the initial shot was in, but definitely heartbreaking it there if you're Bearcats. You had a big lead, but Hydra have come storming back here with their own plays.
Oh, Skynewbie's trying to fake it out there, but Boy Wonder is going to be bigger to it there. As now, yeah, you mentioned the big lead here for Bearcats, and now they're going to have to race back and see if they can make a comeback here. 4-3 now. Ragtag gonna look to take this one, gonna flick it up high. Boy Wonder with a nice touch there as Dissa is gonna be 50'd out. Skynewbie off the backboard, no boost to work with though. Plauti is gonna send it out. Ragtag can't quite find that touch. Dissa is hunting for Hoop Cub, but Hoop gonna take a little bit of control there, but he's not quite gonna find that touch, but Ragtag is gonna help him out there. As this one's dropping down in front of the net, could be 50 away. 2 players gone now for Hydra. Skynewbie racing back. He's got Plauti on him, looking for the flick. He's gonna take it by the defense and put it in. Skynewbie ties us up with 39 seconds to go.
Yeah, Skynewbie has made some mistakes, but he is one of the players you have to watch if you're on the defense for Hydra. Boy Wonder, terrific third man, but great individual play from Skynewbie to get it around, as they did have that incredible fast break to tie up our game, and it has been a terrific series. If you are a fan of offenses, both these teams have kind of exploded in these first 3 games.
Yeah, no, definitely some great offensive plays all around here, and we'll see if we have some more 0-second heroics in the final seconds here as we're tied up 4-4. Or will we see another overtime? A big miss on the backboard. Ragtag is going to have to bail his team out there. Skynewbie trying to block Plauti, but Plauti looking for another touch. Going to leave it for a teammate. This ball sent up really high. Just Boy Wonder back on the defense. He is going to find a touch, but Skynewbie is lurking, looking for the shot, trying to roll it though. Plauti out to Hoop, who's trying to shoot it, but that one is going to touch the ground. And overtime comes our way here, Chunk, in this game number 3.
Yeah. We've seen a whole lot of action at 0 seconds. We've seen 2 overtimes in a row as a big opportunity on a double comes out, but able to send around. We've seen Boy Wonder kind of left back is third. I know teams like to do that when they play with him. He is so terrific at playing that third man and getting those saves, but not able to save it from Hoop Cub, who is able to read the save that kind of pops out to him and puts a bar down right in front of Dissa to put them up 2-1 here in what has been the closest games I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, that one, another close one there, and Hoop Cub is going to get that one. There was a big bump on Dissa, just giving the Bearcats enough space to break through on that one and take the 5-4 victory. So get a lot of goals being scored here. Hoop Cub going to complete the hat trick with that overtime winner there, and the offense looked good. I mean, on both sides here, Chunk, the offenses were great. It just came down to who was really going to get that final shot, that final good opportunity.
Yeah, that final good look, the kind of mistake from their defenses that kind of allows them to get a good shot. We've seen incredible offense. We've seen a lot of saves come out, though. Just a high shooting game, high opportunities, cars meeting each other fast, incredible mechanical plays, and both these teams looking to clinch this game just as important for both of them. Hydra to kind of set up this series to not be a match point, and Bearcats to get that said match point to put themselves in a really good 3-1 lead opportunity.
Yeah, no, a huge game number 4 here in this series. A potential pivot point in this one as some bumps out of the midfield. Dissa is going to send it in 5 seconds in, and Hydra, they are going to be the ones striking first.
Yeah, Hoop, just a mistouch. A lot of cars flying, no one able to connect, and Dissa finds himself in a shooting drill and able to place it incredibly with good power to find themselves up early here.
Just what Hydra needed if you're going to battle back here, try to tie this series up. And they're going to find it right there. So that one is going to be pushed off. Ragtag in the way of that one. Dissa going to take up to the air. Going to find that flip. It's going to drop down, though. Not quite able to find it on target. As Bearcats trying to break out of their end here. Not a whole lot of boost, but Ragtag is going to collect it, trying to drop this one down the ball. Going to come across Dissa, taking this one down. It's just Hoop Cub, a pass across the midfield, but Hoop is there. Going to get just in the passing lane to deny it away. Boy Wonder is sending it back, and Dissa out of nowhere, he comes from left field and throws it in the back of the net.
Yeah, what a great little pop there from Boy Wonder up past. We see Skynewbie on our screen. We see Dissa come from the top ropes and show that incredible speed and get it right by him to set them up with a 2-goal lead as Dissa finds his second in this game.
Yeah, I was not expecting Dissa to be there at all, and he just appeared, and he was able to find the back of the net, and a big goal there for Hydra. Give him that 2-goal lead as they're trying to tie this series up. This one is sent back down into the Bearcats' end. Still 4 minutes remaining here in this game number 4. Dissa gonna push this one down into the corner. Dissa again gonna find another touch. Boy Wonder sends that one down. Ragtag looking for that one, but Dissa is all over the ball there, just diving in, putting all the pressure on this Bearcats team, really turning up the speed here, Chunk, in this game number 4. And you have to wonder if that's part of their strategy here. Just say Dissa, go after every single ball.
Yeah, Dissa's speed is one of his best qualities, ability to create opportunities with his mechanics and able to kind of control the game if you allow him to. And I think that is their game plan, as Boy Wonder will find a great pass from Dissa as they connect again, as every single goal has a pass or an assist from both of them as they connect again to find their third so early on into this game.
Yeah, no, these two have been known to hook up. We talk a lot about Ploutzy, but this Dissa Boy Wonder combo is definitely lethal here as they quickly find 3 goals here in this game number 4. This ball sent up into the ceiling. The Bearcats gonna have to see if they have something to battle back here in this one, as this ball is going to go over the top of 2. Dissa is just pre-jumping off the backboard. This ball's in front of the net, and Ploutzy is going to send it in, and Hydra, their speed has hit max velocity.
Yeah, Dissa right over Skynewbie, not expecting it, and Ploutzy able to find that follow-up, and Dissa has become a lethal weapon for them here in this game, really facilitating every goal they've scored with just speed, great touches, great shots, and they need to find an answer for Bearcats, whether it be just getting a beat like we saw there as he flies by, or able to find an opportunity where he's out of the play, just to kind of find some rhythm here in this game number.
Yeah, gonna need to find some rhythm here for sure, as the speed from Hydra has turned up here. And we'll see if the Bearcats can find a way to counter it. Maybe force some overcommits because of that speed there, as Plauti tries to jump into that one, but a little bit awkward there as the Bearcats run into each other. Boy Wonder sending that one out to Dissa, who finds a demo back in the middle to Boy Wonder. It's too clean as Dissa picks up a playmaker badge.
Yeah, incredible play. Dissa gets a demo to set it up. Boy Wonder finds him where Dissa just able to put the ball really anywhere, and Boy Wonder able to follow it up. Those two and Plauti have been all over this scoreboard, making plays happen, making the lead grow as we get further into this game, and really no answers have come for Bearcats.
Yeah, still 2 minutes to go in this game, and they still find themselves only 2 shots here and only 2 saves, so really not able to shut down this Hydra team at all, who's got 5 goals in this game number 4. As Dissa now gonna find a 50 ragtag, trying to send it down, see if they can get back on the offensive end here. Dissa, though, he's lurking in the midfield, can't quite find that touch, but it does force Hoop Cub to back off. He's gonna take control, gonna find that flick, he's on the ground, gonna get it by 2, but Dissa is there. As ragtag now into the corner, trying to push it by, but Dissa gonna take this one off the backboard, gonna find control here, gonna find a flip reset, gonna send it down. Skynewbie's gonna be dunked out, as this one is sent back in here. And at this point, Chunk, with a 5-goal deficit, if you're Bearcats, you just got to try to find a work on your strategy here heading into game number 5.
Yeah, find a little patch to this Dissa buff that we have seen him come alive here in this game. Find an answer to him. They kind of found an opportunity to slow him down in this last little possession we've had, and they need to find a way, even with slowing him down, to get on the board themselves, as they've been completely shut down, just playing on their back foot for what seems like this entire game.
Yeah, they really have been on the back foot. It's been all Hydra all the time, as they're trying to find one more. Dissa looking to send that one in, but a great save comes out for Hoop Cub. As now, final 30 seconds here of this one. Hydra gonna walk their way to a win, but Bearcats try to find some momentum to carry them into this game number 5. Hoop Cub off the backboard, not going to be able to find that double. Skynewbie is there, able to keep it up here. This one sent down. Dissa is going to grab this one, going to look to take it up there, going to try to get it around, but ragtag on top of that one. This one's to the wall there. Hoop going to push this one down. Final 10 seconds here. Boy Wonder looking for one more for the road, going to find that double tap. Skynewbie off the backboard, follow up. Plauti again off the backboard. Hydra looking for another one, but that one will touch the ground. And Hydra gonna tie this series up, a dominating game 4 performance.
Yeah, incredible change-up from what we've seen. Just looked like they played an entire different game, entirely different strategy, and it looked to work incredibly. I'm wondering if they kind of stick with this strategy, or if Bearcats kind of finds a way to stop it, but it looks unstoppable so far. Just kind of a change of positioning from Dissa. We've seen him lurking around in that midfield, getting outlet passes or making demos happen. Just anything that allows a little fast break opportunity, and Hydra has been able to convert on so many attacks that it puts them up in 5-0 in game 4.
Yeah, no, a huge performance there from Hydra in that game. Just a lot of pressure. And Chunk, as we head into this one, it looks like Bearcats are not going to opt to use the timeout here, which I did consider, after that kind of dominant showing from Hydra. They're opting not to use it here. So what do you think they were talking over, though, in those seconds to try to beat this Hydra team, to try to put yourselves on this match point and to survive to another game?
I think they're kind of talking about what their answer was to these kind of fast breaks that we've seen them have success with. Kind of maybe an opportunity to equal out the numbers and make it so they don't have these 2-on-1, 3-on-2 opportunities. Maybe find their own opportunity to catch Dissa out overcommitting and find a quick counterattack. We've seen Hoop Cub and Skynewbie able to formulate solo plays and able to find each other as well. I think if they are able to find connection, but be able to find their defense step up as well, that they will have opportunities to win this game.
Yeah, this one, a huge game number 5 here underway. Tied at 2-2. Winner is going to put themselves on series point and 1 win away from advancing on to the semifinals here. As right now it's Hydra trying to take this one down. It's going underneath, but Hoop is able to play the low fake there as Dissa sends that one up high. Plauti is there first. Plauti again, looking to stay with it. Might have a flip reset. They're going to get it by 2. It's just Dissa. He's racing to that ball. He's going to win it this time. Plauti back to Dissa. Dissa going to fake it out there. Going to keep possession in the corner. Going to find a pinch down in the midfield. Off the bar there. Plauti can't get to it. Ragtag is going to send it down. Now it's just a 3-on-1 opportunity. The net is open. The counter attack comes through. Hoop Cub sends it home.
Yeah, kind of caught out Boy Wonder going as third there. No one home, and the counterattack will find its way home, and I think that is a key recipe. We saw so much offense there, but they are not able to find one home, as Boy Wonder will get one off the kickoff bar down. What an interesting way to come back into this game, just off a missed kickoff. Boy Wonder able to be a close cheater, and that cheating is normally bad, but that was a beautiful cheat, Rocker Man.
Yeah, no, the ball drops right to where they wanted, and that aggression again from Hydra. Aggressive kickoff, aggressive placement from Boy Wonder. And Dissa is looking for this one, but Skynewbie is going to put it away. And right when the Bearcats had some momentum going their way, found the overcommit, Hydra immediately erased that deficit. As this one sent back down to Skynewbie. Skynewbie going to find a one touch, going to look for a second. Is Dissa now trying to find another there. He's going to find the ball pop in the midfield. It's Plauti there for the shot, and he's going to bang it on target. The shooting continues from Plauti.
Yeah, pop from Dissa makes Ragtag awkward, and Plauti beats that man who had to at least put some pressure on, and Ragtag not able to find the save just from the power that Plauti put on as he finds his first goal here in this game 5.
Yeah, that one, a huge one there from Plauti, the lead shooter on this team here for this Hydra squad. Able to find one there and give themselves the lead here in this game number 5, trying to put themselves on match point in this series. As Hoop is going to block this one away. Skynewbie trying to get to it. Plauti's there first. Boy Wonder is racing to it. Going to pop it out to Dissa. Hoop Cub got to play patient. This one's popped up high. Dissa trying to get another one down. Dropping it. Plauti trying to get there. Skynewbie is going to take control. Trying to get around Plauti. This one is sent up. Hoop Cub with an opportunity. He's going to send it up high. Skynewbie looking for the redirect. The ball's off the backboard and the follow-up comes through. 1, 2, 3. Ragtag ties us up.
Yeah, we see a little passing play of our own as Skynewbie finds that little pop. Boy Wonder, no boost in his facilities, and Ragtag able to find the pop right over him, and we've got ourselves all tied up here.
Yeah, 2-2 here as we approach halfway. A big passing play from the Bearcats as they battle back here in this one. Hoop now taking control on the side there. Dissa is going to get all over that one. Going to look for another touch. He's dropping it down. Ragtag going to send it off. Plauti popping this one up high. Boy Wonder is going to get there. This one's sent to the backboard. Skynewbie is going to take control here as Dissa now just getting up in front of this one. Just trying to get in the way. Floating. They're going to actually find a flip reset on the fadeaway there. But this one's over the top. Could be a counterattack. Ragtag try to take it down. But a nice touch there as Skynewbie forced to retreat. This one into their corner. Hydra trying to push it down. Boy Wonder gonna find a bump. Plauti gonna look for a 50, but Ragtag and Skynewbie gonna push that one down. Skynewbie taking it over the top of Dissa, beating out his aggression, and Ragtag sends it in for the lead.
Yeah, the aggression kind of backfires as a quick flick from Skynewbie, and Ragtag Barrel able to find the follow-up to beat what looked like Hydra was going to have defenders back, but Ragtag able to find that follow-up to beat them all and put them back up here in game 5.
Yeah, a huge one right there from the Bearcats, and that's what we talked about with that over-aggression. That's a way you can punish it right there, is beat that aggression with aggression of your own. Dissa as the last man back. Probably not in that spot that he wanted to be as last man, but he was going to trust his instincts and dove towards that one anyways. Unfortunately, not meant to be that time. So now we're down to 1:20 here. Bearcats in the lead. This one pops out to Boy Wonder. Has an opportunity to put it on net, but just can't quite find that angle. Tough one to find. There's Plauty. Pops this one up for Dissa, but Skynewbie is there. Plauty again. Gonna try to turn this one back down. Hydra gotta be the ones to find something here. A minute remaining into regulation. Only down by 1 here, Chunk. And big time opportunity here for both teams to try to, for Bearcats to try to get this series to match point, and Hydra just try to tie things up.
Yeah, they do need to find a goal here, as this defense has been kind of stout, kind of been matching their speed in the middle and finding ways to punish it, to put themselves in a position to win this game. We'll see if Hydra can kind of clean up their act and not find themselves getting counterattacked for this over-aggression that we've seen the last couple of minutes.
Now, final 20 seconds here. Hydra got to make the attack here. This one going to bounce up high for Bearcats, though. Hydra going to push it out. Plauty popping it up high. Dissa, he's grabbing some pads, trying to get up to it, but it's going to be Hoop come. First one there. Skynewbie going to take control. Just Boy Wonder, he's going to fake him out. He's keeping in the zone. They're looking for one more, but a big bump from Dissa. It could be an opportunity. Plauty, he's taking it up. Can he get by the last defender? The ball's dropping right down, but no one is there to follow. And the Bearcats are going to hold on here in game number 5, and they are going to put themselves 1 win away from the semifinals.
Yeah, the Bearcats have been playing tough. They've been weathering this offensive storm that we've seen Hydra go for, and able to find these quick counterattacks. And they kind of almost get punished there at the end, as I thought Skynewbie was kind of trying to stall the clock out, but Plauty was able to get it over him, but they're able to get it down. But very dangerous, as we've seen 0-second heroics before in this series. And you do not want to set yourself up for kind of a disappointment by letting a team beat you, maybe because you let them score at 0 seconds.
Yeah, you never want to give up that last 0-second opportunity. Hydra gave it up once, but the Bearcats did not let it happen to them. And now 1 win away from pulling off the upset here and sending themselves to the semifinals. We are here on Forbidden Temple, home of chaos and craziness here in the Nemesis Gaming League. And Hydra gonna have to see if this chaos is gonna find their way. As Plauty now gonna take it by 1, trying to get this one down. Ragtag off the side there. Dissa is gonna send it up. Hoop gonna push this one down here as we're into this one. And you know, interesting thing to note here, Chunk, with how close this series has been. Hydra opting not to use their tactical timeout here down to their last life.
Yeah, we've seen things change so quick in all these games. We've seen teams have all the momentum, have all the leads, and then the other team, it clicks in their head and they're able to find comebacks. And I kind of agree with this non-use of the timeout, as they have found their own answers. They've had these close games. They've had little miscues that have cost them games, but if they're able to clean up their act and not use their timeout, it's kind of beneficial. And it's also important to notice, if they do use that timeout, it also gives the opponent an opportunity to kind of resettle as well. So I do like the decision they made.
Yeah, it is a good use with how close that game was, you know, especially since they just put on the blowout there in game number 4. Close to game 5 loss, but they're going to stick with it here and try to force us to our first game 7 of the playoffs, with the Bearcats looking for their first postseason win ever. And they're trying to make it happen here in this game number 6. And it's Ragtag looking to shoot this one off the backboard, forcing a double commit. Hoop playing patient as Dissa is going to find that double tap. Going to stick with it. Dissa looking for the pot shot there, but Skynewbie is on top of it. Going to use his boost, taking this one up. Going to leave it for Hoop. This one drops back down. Dissa now going to bang it a long way. Ragtag caught out of net just a little bit there. He's going to find the pinch up as Plauty off the backboard, looking for Boy Wonder, who's dodging a demo there. This one popped up high. Hoop is going to send it out. Boy Wonder, he's coming back for it, throwing this one off the ceiling. Skynewbie, good backboard defense, able to clear that one away here. And you can start to feel the tensions here, Chunk, as we approach this halfway point. You know, Hydra desperately want to find the goal, try to put themselves in the lead, but giving up one goal can put this Bearcats team that much closer to moving on.
Yeah, the goals here not been easy to come by. Teams kind of tensing up, kind of turtling up, not really allowing themselves to go down as what looked to be an open net. Big demo coming out from Dissa, though, on Skynewbie, and what seemed like an almost surefire opportunity for Bearcats to set themselves up to win the series is stymied out by Hydra with a big demo.
Yeah, Dissa got there at the last second to find the demo, and you're exactly right. It looked like the Bearcats were just waiting to find that goal there, but Hydra at the last second gonna find that save away. A massive one here as we still stay tied at 0-0. This one going towards the net. Boy Wonder gonna pick up a savior medal. Ragtag looking for a bump, trying to find a teammate. It's Hoop and the Bearcats with the pressure here as Hydra now gonna send it down. Back in the Bearcats end, Ragtag gonna clear this one a long way, but Boy Wonder is there waiting. He's gonna be demoed for his efforts as this ball pops up high. Hoop Cub can throw this one off the wall. Plauti out in midfield. It's Skynewbie versus Boy Wonder. Skynewbie trying to take it underneath, but that one can be blocked away again by the defensive wall that is Boy Wonder and this Hydra team. As Bearcats are desperate here to find this goal here, try to find themselves this win. This one sent back down. Ragtag gonna be dunked out by Boy Wonder. Skynewbie is able to clear to the corner, but Dissa is lurking, looking to shoot this one towards the net. Ball's dropping down off the corner. Ball goes up high. Minute remaining now in regulation, and Boy Wonder has got the wide open net. He's gonna send it in, and Hydra take the lead.
Yeah, what an exciting series. Ragtag finds a pass out middle, intercepted by Boy Wonder. Skynewbie kind of left home, thought the passing play was going to lead to an opportunity, but Hydra find themselves able to find the goal, and what looked like they're playing from behind. They're kind of caught out, weathering attacks as another big save comes out, Rockerman, but they've been looking like a completely different oriented team. They've had to play more defense. Seems like Bearcats have become the aggressor.
Yeah, they really have, and Hydra been forced to make 7 saves, and this one is they're trying to find the dagger here in this game 6. If they win this one, we can see our first game 7 of the playoffs, but the Bearcats are on the attack. Boy Wonder is gonna pop this up now. Final 20 seconds for the Bearcats to find something. Hydra try to keep it down. It might be an opportunity. Ragtag, he's thinking about taking up. He's gonna take it low as the demo's attempts are coming through on the net. Ragtag, he sends it up high. He's looking for the bump there, but Dissa on the back line is going to find that touch, and now last opportunity for the Bearcats to try to send this a long way. They've scored in 0 seconds before. Can they do it again? It's now in their corner. The ball pops up. It's Ragtag, the hero earlier on, but he's not going to be able to get to this one, and we are heading all the way the distance here. We have got game number 7.
Yeah, the first time we'll see championships field, Rocker Man. Kind of nervous about it. We've got ourselves a intense match. Both these teams have shown incredible talent, 1-goal games, and almost all of them besides that blowout, really, which kind of seems like an outlier at this point. And we've seen kind of different players step up throughout the series here, and everyone doing their job to kind of will their team here to semis.
Yeah, doing whatever it takes here. And I mean, first game 7, I mean, really both these teams back and forth here, Chunk, in this one. And I mean, now it all comes down to this final game to see who's going to take this one, who is going to move on to the next round.
Yeah, we've got the last hope for one of these teams. One will come out winning this game, moving on to that next round, and one season will end in heartbreak and such a close game to this in this series. And both these teams, I'm excited to see how they'll play with seasons on the line, championship hopes in play, and what could be the most pivotal game of their season.
Yeah, no, I think I completely agree with you. It is the most pivotal game of their season. It is do or die win or go home here. It all comes down to this one final game, a back and forth series between these two teams. The Bearcats trying to pull the upset, trying to find their first ever postseason win. Been around since season 5 and beyond, but have not been able to find the postseason win. Hydra, on the other hand, one of the most storied teams in Nemesis history here, especially in that rival league with a couple championships to their name, many playoff wins in the past here, and they're trying to find one more here in this game number 7. And Chunk, as we dive into it here, I gotta know who's gonna take this one. Do you have a lean one way or the other?
We saw Hydra take last game, and I do think that whoever takes game 6 normally has a lot of momentum coming in. So I would need to see almost an immediate response or goal from Bearcats to believe in them, but I have Hydra until that happens.
Alrighty, well, we are going to have to see here as we are diving into game number 7 here. Win, and you can move on here in the rival league playoffs. Lose, and your season and the hopes of the championship are dashed. As now this one is going to find its way in the Hydra end here. Skynewbie is going to keep it around. He's been big this series. A lot of big-time goals. Him and Plautsy been battling back and forth all series long. Will we see a big goal from one of those two players here? Will it be someone else here as Boy Wonder is going to keep this one in the corner? Looking to pass this one across the midfield. It's Plautsy looking for the shot towards the net. It's not quite on target. Another big save comes through as this one sent back into the Hydra end. Dissa is going to send that one back down. Ragtag going to hold on to control. He's going to find a flick by 1. Going to find it by 2. Does he have enough to shoot it at the open net? He does. Ragtag barrel. He's done it again.
Yeah, incredible solo play. Little pop past Boy Wonder, who's normally the last back. He knows that it is home free after that and able to put it in all by himself. Big finish here in game number 7 to start off the scoring, and what could be the final goal that could end someone's season unless Hydra finds an answer here.
Oh, and the only one answering is Skynewbie. Ring, ring, hello. As he is going to put that one in the back of the net there. Another big goal. And Plautsy dodging that demo with perfect placement in the bottom right.
Yeah, both these teams have come back from 2-goal deficits, though. This game is far from over. But you do got to wonder if it affects kind of the mental of these teams. I know a lot of different people can kind of get upset, kind of struggle with being down, especially so early in a pivotal game like we were talking about. I'm curious to see how they'll battle back and get themselves in this game.
Yeah, now it's a big time for Hydra here. You find yourselves down by 2 in this game 7. You got to find a way to create offense. We saw him with a big win, the biggest win of the series, that 5-0 game in that game number 4. Let's see if they can find back some more of that offense that they had. There's a huge demo comes through, and the shooter, he strikes again. Plautsy with the first goal for Hydra.
Yeah, Dissa pops it up, gets a great pass, and then immediately looks for someone to net and finds it. Ragtag not able to kind of find the backup that was desperately needed in net, and Plautsy able to put a goal on here early to put it within 1.
Yeah, both teams finding their goals here in this game number 7, and it's Boy Wonder for the shot there, but Ragtag barrel. We didn't call his name too much at the beginning of the series, but as things have gone on, he has most certainly stepped up both on the defense and the offensive end here. This is the Bearcats find themselves in the lead. This one shot towards the net. Boy Wonder has to get up. He's been big on the defense there. As he finds another save, Dissa sending it down towards the backboard. Looking for this one. He's going to find a touch there. That's cleared just off to the side. Hydra trying to keep this ball back around as we're now to the halfway point of this one. Dissa going to get it by 1, trying to stay in front of this one. As Ragtag going to get bumped off of it. Plautsy looking for the shot there, but Hoop is there just in time. This one snatched back out to Plautsy, who's looking for the shot there, but it's not quite on target. Hydra, they're really turning up the offense. The aggression here is this one off the corner. Dissa is going to send this one up high, but it is finally going to be cleared away here. And you can really see it here. Chunk Hydra, they're desperate to find this goal.
Yeah, they need to find an opportunity here as a big fake comes out, just saved by Hoop. They needed that to stay in this game, still have momentum, and a big shot comes out on the other side. Rocker Man, both these teams have shown their desperation in the last one, and I think if you're Hydra, you need to find a demo. We saw it happen so many times. create so many opportunities. You either need to find a demo or find those beats you found in the middle of the series as more saves ring out.
Yeah, now what a huge save on the goal line there for Hydra. They can't afford to go down anymore here. A minute 30, down by 1. They need to be the ones leading the offense here as it's Plauti looking for it, but it's a ragtag barrel again. A savior middle for him as he picks that one up and throws it away. And Dissa now taking to the ceiling, looking to find something, trying to find a touch towards the net. Skynewbie, he's going to lock it down on the defensive end. Another save comes through for this Bearcats team. They are up to 6 in this game, number 7, locking it down after that early 2-0 lead here as Dissa trying to take it up, but it's Ragtag Barrel who's sending it down and sending it in. A master class from the Barrel Man.
A Ragtag Barrel, big players make big plays in big time games, and that's what he's doing. He knows this mechanical, don't let him go off the wall, challenges him early and just catches the last man back off guard as you know Dissa is going to set up a play, but you don't expect him to get beat, and that will set them up here to kind of set away the series as they need 2 goals now, and they need a goal quick to find an opportunity.
Yeah, Hydra now down to desperation, down to their final seconds possibly of their season here. And they need to find the offense here. And this one to the backboard, a big bump. The ball's dropping down. Is there a follow? It's Boy Wonder who's going to shoot it in. And 32 seconds remaining. Hydra down by 1.
Yeah, punches, me throwback, big bumps, this touch, double commit. Boy Wonder able to find the goal, able to keep this game within a reach for Hydra as they need 1 more in this last 30 seconds. We'll see how Bearcats can find their first postseason win.
They're trying to find it here. Do they have the defense to end it off here? Or can Hydra and their offense do something? The ball is up high. It's Boy Wonder. He's taking to this one, but Skynewbie, great backboard defense here. Ragtag, he's going to send it down. He's going to get it past Dissa. Dissa racing for this one, trying to send it out. Final seconds here. Ball at the midfield. Bearcats playing defensive. As this one's sent back in, Hydra, do they have a 0-second miracle? The ball pops up high. It's Boy Wonder. He's trying to keep it out. This one far away and into the ground. And the Bearcats, for the first time ever, they find a postseason win on a big upset.
Yeah, what an upset from them. Incredible plays from different players coming through all series long. Different people stepping up, which is what you want to see from your team. Someone plays bad, someone kind of picks up the slack, and they are able to find what I would say is the biggest upset so far out of the 2 games. Shocker. And what could be one of the bigger upsets going on in this first round, as I do believe a lot of people thought Hydra were at least making it past this game, and I think a lot of people will be shocked by the result of this match.
Yeah, no, definitely a shocking result. But when you look at the players on the pitch there, it was most certainly not shocking with the way they performed. All 3 of them on the Bearcats stepped up big, and especially Ragtag at the end there. 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 saves to his name there in a crucial game, number 7. When it mattered the most, he stepped up big. So again, huge congratulations to the Bearcats on that big upset win. They're going to be moving on to the semifinals. So congratulations to them. And we ourselves here are going to have to keep things moving along to our next matchup. Before we do, big shout out to Foam coming back for the resub for 22 months. Much love to our good boy Foam there. And we are going to continue things on for our next matchup. We're moving on to the Titan League. So if you thought that was high quality Rocket League, we're heading to the league above that here, as we got the Titan League. We got Blizzard taking on Nebula coming up in a couple minutes. So make sure you guys stick around, and we'll see you guys in a few.